Hello and a very warm welcome to yet another interesting edition of the program CAC Weekly, a weekly program that keeps you abreast on the activities and achievement of the Corporate Affairs Commission. I am Omohefe Peace Osemere. Coming up, CAC, Pompeii collaborate to formalize 219,000 businesses. CAC, NBA SBL to sustain partnership for enhanced service delivery. CAC, ICPC strengthen collaboration to boost fight against corruption. We will be right back.
Attention, business owners. Did you know that failing to file your annual return can put your company at risk? In Nigeria, the Company and Allied Matters Act 2020 requires all registered entities to submit their annual return to the Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC) or face serious consequences. The listing, striking off the CAC register, these are not just empty threats. They are real risks that can strip you of your business license, cutting off access to government activities, support, subventions, and crucial post-incorporation services. The law is clear. Annual returns are mandatory for the continued recognition of your business as a legal entity. Act now. Good news! Filing your annual return has never been easier. Introducing the CAC online portal, your convenient, efficient, and accessible solution to fulfill your annual return obligations. File your annual return online through the CAC portal today. CAC, committed to prompt and efficient service.
Welcome back. Let's begin with another milestone achievement for the CAC. The Corporate Affairs Commission CAC says it has achieved the formalization of close to 3 million unregistered businesses in less than 2 weeks. The newest among them are 219,000 unregistered businesses operating under the umbrella of Pompeii, a mobile money operator. The Registrar General and CEO of the Corporate Affairs Commission (CAC), Hussaini Ishaq Magaji (SAN), revealed this during the formal surrender of the names of businesses for regularization by Pompeii. Magaji stressed that the development was a further boost to the present administration's agenda for job creation, financial inclusion, and access to wealth for the youth to ensure economic growth.
Particularly Section 814 made it mandatory for any person doing business in his own name, must register with the Corporate Affairs Commission. That is what we are going after. We are emphasizing and calling people to surrender themselves for registration. If you are gaining, or if you are doing your business, if you are using your name and gaining benefit or anything to attract benefit to yourself with that name, you must register. It's a requirement of the law. Like an influencers are business. It's a business on its own too, because people are getting from it. They are getting millions of it. It depends on your viewership, depends on your followership and the rest. So the relevant provisions of the law, as I earlier cited, a provision section 814 and also 863. These are the two relevant provisions that made CAC to enforce compliance.
The CAC boss said the action was backed by the provisions of the Companies and Allied Matters Act, CAMA 2020, and was not aimed at regulating social media, especially content creators. He stressed that the action was to enhance compliance, fight crime, and give access to wealth to the youth. In his remarks, the managing director of Pompeii Nigeria Limited, Chika Wonsu, said they were handing over 219,000 unregistered businesses for formalization. He revealed that they have over 3,000 employees and over 30 million customers using their payment platforms to pay electricity bills and others.
Actually, we are bringing a lot of value and services to the citizens of Nigeria. So we are ready to partner with the CAC in order to support the government of Nigeria. To do this, we are trying to, introduce to them most of our agents, or all our agents who are doing business on our platform, especially the POS agents. We are going to hand over these agents to CAC so they can regularize them, so they will be officially also part of business owners in Nigeria.
Chika Wonsu said they were therefore excited to hand over the agents for regularization in accordance with the provisions of the law. CAC Weekly reports that the high point of the event was the handing over of the box containing the businesses. Wow, that's another plus for the CAC. Let's now move to a similar development. In its continued bid to drive compliance and achieve President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's dream of creating 50 million jobs, the Corporate Affairs Commission has announced plans to formalize additional 300,000 businesses. The Registrar General and CEO of the CAC, Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, SAN, revealed this during a meeting with the management of OPay Services Limited. Magaji recorded that the last week, the CAC recorded a similar milestone for bringing on board 2 million businesses through MoneyPoint. The CAC boss, who stressed that operating businesses without registration was criminal under the provisions of the Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020, said the Commission was providing a window for the unregistered businesses to formalize in line with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's renewed hope agenda. He therefore reiterated his determination to register 20 million businesses in 2024 to complement the present administration's effort to boost the MSME sector for economic growth. While fielding questions from journalists, the RG charged content creators, crypto businesses, and others to ensure they operate within the rules and regulations governing their operations. In his remarks, the managing director of OPay Services Limited, Dauda Gottring, stated their commitment to bring on board all their yet-to-be-captured agents and merchants, numbering 300,000.
This initiative is very commendable that we are bringing on board and registered businesses so that they will fall in line with the required law. The number that we're giving are mostly our agents and merchants that have been using their individual names. But for those that are corporate, normally they would have strictly followed CAC rules. That's why if you look at it, we have only 300,000 names that we want to regularize. So but the good thing is we are not just withdrawing registration as business entities, we are encouraging them to regularize, which is what we need, because that will expand the tax net, and of course we also encourage SMEs, small businesses, which will create jobs and, of course, stimulate the economy.
Dauda said OPay's core mission was to ensure financial inclusion, and they were set to ensure adequate sensitization before the commencement of the exercise. He added that the formalization would be beneficial to both the government, operators, and intending OPay customers. Moving on to stakeholder engagement, the Corporate Affairs Commission has expressed its readiness to continue to partner with stakeholders in order to improve its operations. The Registrar General and CEO of the Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, SAN, stated this while receiving the Nigerian Bar Association section on Business Law, NBA SPL, led by Chairman of the Governing Board, Dr. Adeye Adefulu, on a courtesy call to his office. Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, who acknowledged the contributions of the NBA SPL towards shaping his decisions and the overall progress of the Commission, said his doors remain open for meaningful engagement that will have a positive impact on the CAC. He therefore enlisted the support of stakeholders towards sensitizing the public on the need for unregistered businesses to ensure regularization with the Commission for the benefit of the economy. The CAC boss used the forum to reveal the Commission's plan to hold its first customers and stakeholders forum under his leadership in the next coming weeks. Speaking earlier, Chairman of the NBA SBL Governing Board, Dr. Adeoye Adefulu, said They were at the CAC to further cement the commission. He therefore stated their readiness to enhance their partnership with the commission for the benefit of the Nigerian economy. During the visit, members of the various committees of the NBA-SBL took turns briefing the Registrar General on their activities, including the plan to organize the next conference, for which the CAC boss is expected to be one of the key speakers during the event. Let's now talk about strengthening the fight against corruption in Nigeria. The Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, and the Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, CAC, have resolved to strengthen their collaboration. This indication was given during a visit to the ICPC by the Registrar General and CEO of the CAC, Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, SAN. The CAC boss, who discussed various aspects of collaboration with the ICPC, said the company's registry was completing arrangement to grant an application program interface, API, to ease their operations.
I have already made a existing collaboration between the ICPC and the Corporate Affairs Commission, and I promised to deepen the collaboration. And in doing so, I made a request to him. One of the requests I made to him is within the Company and Allied Matters Act, which is the holy book as far as Corporate Affairs Commission is concerned. It has given us a power of investigation. And in carrying out such investigation, we must have a technical know-how of how to carry investigation. That's the reason why I made a request to the ICPC to see how they can assist in developing the capacity of our staff in carrying out such mandates given to us by the law. And then secondly, I also enjoy the ICPC to utilize the already access given to them, that is API, in carrying out investigation, instead of receiving a manual request every day, which is we respond to the ICPC at our own expense. Instead of manual requests, we enjoin the ICPC to utilize the API already given to them by the Corporate Affairs Commission.
Earlier, the ICPC chairman, Dr. Musa Adamu Aliyu, SAN, appreciated CAC's continued support and cooperation. He therefore expressed confidence that a visit would chart a successful path towards achieving an enhanced fight against corruption in the country.
I'm really happy and elated for him coming here and also seek for collaboration. We have been trying to see how we can reach out to CAC to work together, because Nigeria as a country, we need an environment which has good business environment whereby the ethical issues are being complied with. And as for ICPC as a body, we have the responsibility of ensuring that we try as much as possible to protect the integrity of this country, especially in areas of doing business, whereby they have the data, they check registration, issue of organization, and issue of regulations of business entities. So, like the request he made, we are looking at it. Like he rightly said, that he's going to forward a letter, whether we will avail them with what they want. And also on our part too, we made some requests. One of it is that we need multiple access the platform so that we'll be able to access the information which we need. And also, like he said, that he encouraged us to use the platform well, instead of requesting documents manually. It would be good for us to utilize technology so that we use the platform well, and also it will enhance our effectiveness in checking some of the information we need.
Changing gears now, you may recall that the 5th Registrar General of the CAC, Hussaini Ishaq Magaji, SAN, last week spoke to us about his achievements and future plans as he recently celebrated 100 days in office. This week, we'll bring you the concluding part of that interview. Enjoy watching.
Still on the issue of registration, I mean, there's also another issue that is in contention, the vigilante group that, and people said it was registered, but you said you also saw it online, it's fake. But security agencies, I mean, propping up of security agency has become the order of the day. Amotekun was registered a couple of years ago. Zamfara just registered its own last week. Many other people will be coming up with, security registration. What is the commission doing?
Oh,
so I can wake up one morning and say Medina security outfit.
Yes, you can register security outfit.
But not a vigilante.
Subject to. You can register a security outfit. If you are to register security outfit now, we used to refer them to civil defense. They have the responsibility to give them consent letter and approve. But anything related to security, we encourage people to obtain letter of no objection from the either Office of the National Security Advisor or the Civil Defense Authority. They will give us letter to come register an association. But if you are to register as a limited liability company, you can't come Nomad Vigilante Nigeria Limited. Vigilante connect groups. So when you say group, it's like it's supposed to be association. And if you are coming to register association, we have a serious check. I have an office under me with experienced staff now. They will now vet if they see in part of their objectives that this issue of security in it, they will refer you to the appropriate authority to obtain the consent. Like this very one is a limited liability company. The way they are paraded, the way they have is trending all over the media. But when I saw it, even me, I was surprised. How possible a CAC can register this kind of name as a limited liability company? But when I went to our site with cac.gov.ng, I verified, I didn't find the name. So it's just, I don't know how the name came about. It's just a media thing. So it's not true. We have not registered such kind of name.
And the commission will not register such kind of names?
Then, of course, commission will never register such kind of name. And even if we register such kind of name, we have the power to retrieve, to recall the certificate, to withdraw it.
In case it was mistakenly done?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's go to the delisting of companies. There was a grace of, April this year from, it was, 31st of December. Now it has been extended to April. And April is not far, it's just about 2 months from now. And keep us up to speed. What is the progress report so far?
People, the reason why we initially, the deadline was the last year, ending of last year,
31st of December, yes.
Fortunately enough, as a result of the network glitch and cry from the SMEs, we decided to enlarge the time to ending of April this year. And people are cooperating, and every day people keep on updating their records, and that's exactly what we want.
Okay.
That's the position of the commission. The deadline is 31st April. We are still let me use this opportunity to also call the public to utilize this grace to ensure they do the needful so that to avoid losing their entities.
Okay. I know that 100 days cannot be completely smooth. There are 1 or 2 hiccups and challenges so far. So what are your challenges so far?
My challenges can be categorized into two. Some are human, some are machines.
Okay.
Because of the advent of technology, our activities here in CAC is automated now. So most of the complaint from my customers are lack of prompt response to their complaints, and this is machines issue of technology. So we still have to do more in terms of providing solution to that complaint, and begin to consider the issue of deploying artificial intelligence to solve our problem. This is one of the challenges I can identify. And in terms of human error, you know, if you are a leader, you take decisions and actions. Some may be happy with it, some may not be happy with it. I'm a kind of a person that I want everybody to be happy about.
Is it possible that everybody will be happy with you?
I know it's not possible. I know that's the challenges.
Okay. And what are you doing, especially as regard the human angle? Because there are people that you said will not be happy 100% with you. So what are you doing to balance it?
No, the reason being that it's just like I'm trying to be on myself.
Okay.
To encourage people and plead with me to give me more time, and they will understand me more.
Okay. As we round up, RG, what should Nigerians expect from the commission? especially as 2024 begins to rule?
Generally,
What are your future plans? What are your future plans?
Yes, yeah, job satisfaction.
Okay.
What we are looking for, quality service. Quality service is very important. We promise the general public to improve on our services and to give them the best and quality service.
Okay. All right. A couple of weeks ago, you did say you're going to have a breakfast meeting with the entertainment industry. How is that going?
Yes, by tomorrow, I'm going to have a meeting with the chairman of the content creators.
Okay.
And also invited the sponsor of the Big Brother Niger.
Okay.
You know, Big Brother Niger is a kind of it's one of the platform in Nigeria that built name to people, influencers. So I'm going to use him to penetrate to see how I can reach out to all the influencers in Nigeria so that to have we operate in the same page to see how they can come up and contribute. How?
Okay.
Just yesterday now, Daily Trust has a report that Nigerian government is losing from the media, from the influencers and local content creators. Content creators, they are losing a lot. You see someone with 10 million followers in the net, 30 million followers in the net. That's to tell you anything he does, he generates billions and millions of naira. So tax FRS, they are looking way in collaboration with CE to see how we are going. Government will benefit from their activities because of the volume of transaction taking place on the space. So CAC in our own pattern and mode now, we are trying to persuade them. So we are penetrating them through the influencers now, so that to bring them closer and have understanding with us to see how they can register their businesses and operate.
Okay. Finally, RD, what is your message for company owners? All registered companies under the commission, what is your message for them?
To be up to date. One, secondly, is to abide by the provision of the Company and Allied Matters Act. How? Pay their annual returns or update their records as at when due. If you are incorporated trustee, ensure that apart from updating the record by way of paying annual returns, there are also a further requirement on you. One is filing of biannual statement after 6 months of every year. That's, you have to file biannual statement twice in a year, in addition to the annual returns. So my message to any registered either entity or association here in the Corporate Affairs Commission is to encourage them to abide by the provision of Company and Other Matters Act.
All right. Registrar General, thank you very much indeed for your time, and we wish you the very best.
Thank you very much, Medina. Some other day.
All right.
We say thumbs up to the RG for such a memorable 100 days in office and wish him more success as he strives to take the CAC to greater heights. So, have you updated your record with the CAC? Well done if you have. And if you have yet to do that, please hurry now to www.cac.gov.ng to file your return to avoid being struck off. The CAC remains committed to working hard to provide prompt and efficient service to customers in line with global best practices. And that does it for this week's edition of the program, CAC Weekly. We hope you enjoyed watching. For comments and inquiries, please take advantage of our social media handles and call center at X, formerly Twitter, at CAC Nigeria 1, Instagram and Facebook at Corporate Affairs Commission. You can reach us via email at helpdesk@cac.gov.ng. Check us on our website at www.cac.gov.ng. And our call center number is 0708 0629 000. Do join us next week for another interesting edition of the program, same time, same station. From me, Omohefe Peace Osemere, and the whole team is bye for now.